I'm winging this. This is like a fucking straight up winger dinger fucking podcasting. I'm like, I know you guys are going on tour soon, so I was like, yo, Eric, let's fucking jump on. I know we wanted to do this, and I know you were like on the roster here to like get a podcast and stuff done. So what's up? What's up, Eric? What's going on? How are you today?
Yo, I'm glad that we could hang out. You know, we did an impromptu one of these not too long ago, so I'm glad we could actually get it recorded this time.
Yes. I think, what was it? What were we talking about last time? I kind of forget. I think it was just shooting a shit, I think.
It was all the shit you got going on, man. You're making moves. People don't even realize how hard you work.
That's what it was. Like, I don't even know what's going on half these times. That's how freaking crazy and busy it's been. But
you're just doing some market research.
Yes, that's what it was. It was market research, connecting with bands and stuff. And we had some good conversations about that kind of stuff and what kind of bands are looking for and doing and whatnot. So I appreciated that for sure. But
and you're a good dude, and you help out a lot of bands in the community. So if I could clarify that to you and maybe point out all the W's that you get that maybe you don't see, I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it. No, I appreciate it, man. And it's been a pleasure just like reacting to your band and for everybody that's watching today. This is Eric. He drums for Face Yourself, Levitated. He is also are you like the CEO kind of person of SquareUP Studios? I don't actually know your position. Do you work for them? Or is it you? Like, what exactly is SquareUP Studios again?
So I do drum and Face Yourself. I'm not in Levitated.
Oh, I thought you were in that. Oh, that's my bad.
I do all their videos, and I am the owner of SquareUP Studios. I started the company in 2015, 2016.
Oh, wow. That's quite some time then.
Yeah, we shot over 500 and something music videos for tons of bands.
That's super awesome. Cool. And that was another reason why I wanted to have you on as well. Because like I'm a camera guy. I like this stuff. Did photography back in the day, so I thought like this would be a great conversation, maybe to help some other content creators out there as well, but also get some insights on the music video world and where that can kind of go, where it's going. Because I feel like even that, I feel like there's like a touchy subject. Not even so much touchy, but like I've seen people say like, music videos are kind of irrelevant now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I see that stuff all the time.
Yeah. So explain what your thoughts on it. Like for me, I'm like, I think it is because it's easy content for me to do that kind of stuff with. But I just personally love video in itself and how it's shot and how it's told, it's storytelling and this and that. But when it comes to like music videos and stuff like that, what is your take on that when you hear people saying like it's kind of like phasing out or it's not worth people's time?
I'm definitely very biased. Let me point that out just off the jump.
Yeah.
I think music videos are rad. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going anywhere. Obviously, short form content has its place now, like TikTok blowing up, Instagram Reels. So there's a place where like, vertical content, short clips are important. But I don't know. Like since starting a band and putting out music videos, I've never felt like they were more important. Like in 1 year we did 10 music videos, and I just saw what little bits of those videos do and how they just helped brand us and show a side of the band that shows that we're maybe a little different than some people that do a similar sounding music genre or whatever. I think it helps separate us and show that, hey, we're out here breaking our necks, or I'm willing to put my Mesa calves in the rain. Like, there's just a certain it's just I think it's part of the process. I don't think it's going anywhere. My big time prediction too is if Spotify and YouTube pair up, we're gonna see some really interesting stuff.
Oh, is this a thing? Is there like talks or something?
I'm not 100% sure, but if they do pair and you can, post your music videos. Right now you can only post like 3 or 4 seconds. They've obviously added podcasts and long form video content there. But if they add music videos to Spotify, we're going to start seeing a music video for every song, or at least some form of short content. I was talking years ago to some industry people saying that I think there may be a point where I get put into the songwriting process to help with concept albums and things like that. So maybe having like like help with lyrics and then make videos for each particular song to help tell the narrative. But that's a whole rabbit hole in itself. I don't think music videos are going anywhere. TikTok is cool. The doom scroll algorithm is sick, but YouTube is alive and well. Still one of the most searched platforms there is, and I personally watch a ton of music videos organically.
I think a lot of people are like that as well. As much as like our careers are kind of like heavily like needed by YouTube and stuff like that, but like I just find like a lot of people are like just going straight to YouTube for a lot of stuff anyway. You see like people, you can rent movies on there, you can do a lot of different things on there, the podcasts. And it's kind of funny how you mentioned Spotify and like YouTube and Spotify need to like team up, because we've already seen TikTok do that. And with some of the music that's on there, you can actually like at the bottom left hand corner, it says like add straight to your playlist on Spotify and Apple Music as well. I don't know if you knew that, but like
no.
Oh yeah. Like I think you have to have just a normal account, not like a business account, to see it. Because I was like, do I not have this in Canada or something like that? And I found out like you can actually see it. And it's like some of the stuff that's, I guess, registered through like either DistroKid, maybe that's, a thing in itself to have it show up in that form. But a lot of the stuff that I post out with these bands, there's like a little thing at the bottom that people can just add those songs that I do reactions to straight to the playlist. So
that rips, dude. Yeah. I sleep on TikTok a little bit. I'm a little older than some of my bandmates, so my TikTok skills aren't up to par, but that's sick. I appreciate you telling me that.
Oh yeah, it's good, and I kind of use that as well to like help the bands too. So like when I see that, and when you started talking about the whole YouTube and Spotify thing, I'm like, that would be really cool and very smart on their end. I don't know if it's like a conflict of interest in a way, but like you said, like you can have full video podcasts and stuff like that on Spotify.
It's already there, and there's talks. But at the end of the day, I've been saying this for like 5-6 years now, this exact thing. So I mean, Spotify and YouTube will pay someday. They'll match up.
I need it to happen, to be honest. Honestly, I think it'll be really good, especially the way that Shorts is going right now and how big and powerful YouTube already is. I think they're just on their way to kind of like dominating short form and stuff like that. So it would make sense to kind of pair up with them, but you also have YouTube Music, so I don't know if there would be like that conflict of interest and them even working together.
Who knows? Even maybe Tidal will be the first one to add music videos. And whatever it is, if that happens, the big separator between, if you're looking at two bands and they sound very similar and have the same artwork from the same person, the big thing that's going to separate them is when you click them, it's like, oh, who's got cooler music videos, or who's got more music videos, or it's just going to be a factor that's going to help differentiate people. And I think that already exists. I think bands can be very heavily separated by everything outside of the music. And that's a key component that I bring to my band personally. We spend a lot of time focusing on things outside of the music, even down to our merch, which I thank you so much for wearing.
Dude, your merch is fucking sick. Like,
we didn't coordinate this, by the way, guys. We both just went black and yellow. I changed my shirt after the gym.
Yeah, that's so true.
I didn't know this. That the black and white hat thing too wasn't coordinated. Like, this is not. He's just repping his brand. I'm repping the Face Yourself brand. Like, this was an accident.
Hell yeah. No, that was good. I'm like, well, I can't remember. I needed a sweater to wear, and my laundry machine right now has been like fuckery for some reason. So like it leaves like kind of like, I don't know if I'm just putting way too much like softener in there or something, but it leaves like white splotches on it. So I had to like wipe it down with a cloth after, and it's like, this is fucking stupid. So yeah, I did that this morning before I jumped on, and then I saw that Peter McKinnon video pop up. I'm like, oh, I'll watch this while I'm doing this, because you're
what
still
timing, by the way. You asked me what camera should I get for the
right
360, and then the next day the one you're gonna buy comes out, which I might cop it too.
Well,
Peter McKinnon.
I typed it in because I was just gonna do some research on it on the 360, and then that's how I found out, because it came up as like an auto search in YouTube, and it was like 8K. I was like, oh, so I thought the X3
just in case
was
anybody
8K.
doesn't know what we're talking about, the X4 came out today.
Yes,
and it's a game changer, to say the least, for anybody that actually cares about cameras and not just deathcore drums. Or
I know, I feel like a lot of we will get into the drums, we will get into the videos and Face Yourself and stuff, but this one is definitely like a personal like thing that I just wanted to do, because I love talking cameras and stuff, and I don't really get to talk about that stuff with other creators. it's like, oh yeah, I got, you know, this Sony thing. It's got a flip cam. It's great. And it's like me, I'm like, oh, I grew up with photography. I know the FPS stuff. I know like how ISO works and shutter frames and f-stops and that. So like this will be a little bit more nerdy talk. Yeah.
I bet you the cost per clicks is better on a tech channel than on a middle channel.
I'm just debating how I'm gonna like this one. It's like, do I do face yourself kind of leading or like the new 360 4K camera?
Yeah, go for the bag, dude. Let's compete with what's that guy Marcus that does all the tech reviews?
Yes. Oh my god,
dude. He plays Ultimate Frisbee. He is insane.
Is he?
Like, nobody knows that. He's like, that's his thing. Like,
I think I even saw that on a video a little bit too.
He's so legit. Dude, he's so legit.
He did
just like every other reactor, he's got like a million things that he does, just like me and you.
Yeah.
And he's just, dude, he's so good at
I think I came by one of his videos recently, and it was just like a little tour update of his studio. And he's walking around, he's like, oh yeah, I got this big iPhone thing still taking up space in my studio. And then he's walking, and then there's robots just walking behind him into a room. And he's like, and he closes his door. He's like, don't worry about that. And the camera guy kind of like peeks back around, and it's like literally the like robots filming
Skynet, dude. Skynet.
Filming a full video in another room, and he's like, no, don't go in there. We can't talk about that shit yet. And I was like, that is some good like content right there in itself. But it's like, it was just kind of funny to see that. Like, this guy has been tech guy since like 2005. Like, I don't even, when did YouTube come in? I don't even know. Probably the start of that though. Like, this kid just started at that age. That's the same guy, right?
E-Bombs World. Yeah. E-Bombs World or something.
Maybe.
Or what was the other one? Blanking on it. Not E-Bombs World. There was another one. Something Underground. I don't remember.
E-Bombs World, I definitely remember though. Those were like the videos you could find like really messed up videos.
Don't even go in it, dude. I want you to get a couple dollars for this reaction.
Yeah,
don't even talk about it. I lived through it. I don't need to.
But it's funny to talk about because it's like, oh fuck, I don't care about monetization on this. It's like,
all right, well, yeah, dude, Instagram's just as bad as E-Bombs World used to be because
Instagram, you think?
Yeah, dude, some stuff will get through where it's just like, Jesus Christ. I don't know if it's an algorithm thing and I just got issues. But, I mean, dude, sometimes I see some crazy shit.
Twitter is pretty messed up for that, I feel. Yeah, I don't do Twitter or X. Sorry, yeah. See, that's how much I use Twitter.
I feel you, dude.
But yeah, like, yeah, we could go on for hours about this kind of stuff, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the Insta360 came out. I'm in the market of it, and I was talking to Eric here about some of the stuff and what he knows about the 360, but they just dropped the 4K video. And have you had a chance to kind of look at the specs or anything before we dropped on? I know it just dropped, but
I watched like 30 seconds of it, and then the other tab I was looking up how much it cost. Like,
yeah, which wasn't too bad, I think. I mean, the bundles were too bad.
It's cheaper than the 1-inch. It's $600, dude. They're clearly making a statement with this one. It's cheap as fuck.
It is cheap. It's like the most like powerful, I guess, in a way as well. Like, you're shooting 8K. You can do, I think I was typing to you earlier on, this is, I don't know if that.
Oh yeah, it was like something crazy. It does make me think there's going to be another model with maybe a bigger sensor, just like the one I had originally recommended.
Even the sensor though, like you're talking about the screen?
No, the sensor, like the actual.
Oh, it's a 1-inch
sensor.
Yeah, it's a 1-inch sensor that they had on the last one.
So yeah,
but
because
I don't know what this one is.
Yeah,
I think it's
I'm curious to see the low light reviews, but I'm probably just going to try it and just see if I can get it before tour, or maybe I can get it like on the halfway point and then fuck around with it on the road.
That would be really cool because I want to try it for like concerts and stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool, especially for low light. And I was watching the Peter McKinnon one, and he put it on the airplanes and stuff like that, the Red Bull airplanes during the
eclipse. It looked like a Red Bull commercial, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, they got Red Bull money now.
I saw his photo too, and it was like the two Red Bull planes upside down in front of the eclipse, and he took the photo. Like, Peter McKinnon is just insane. Do you watch him at all? Like, do you know any of his content? Or
so I like to reference him because. Not to go down the 19th rabbit hole here, but when I first started shooting music videos, there was no YouTube. There was no like, this is what you do. This is how you get a sick image. So like, whenever somebody talks to me now, I'm like, dude, like, you have the YouTube. You can go online and just search how to make a music video and watch 300 Peter McKinnon videos and probably get the sickest image ever. Like, that shit never existed. I had to learn all this by fucking up videos. Like, it just, there wasn't a thing. Cameras were barely affordable when I got into it. And it's just, it's wild. But yeah, dude, he's got crazy high quality content. Seems like a really chill dude too.
He does. Very friendly. I would love to meet him. He seems like a really cool dude. Doing like commercials, like video commercials for like Honda and like big name car brands, and he's really cool. It was him and like a photographer that I looked into as well when I was doing like band photography back in the day. Was Joey Lawrence? I don't know if you know that name. He's more of a traveler kind of photographer, but
yeah, I never really got into that part of YouTube. Honestly, I've always just watched fitness and
the life vlogs
videos. Oh my god, no, those are bad, dude. People complain about the music industry. Look at the fitness industry or the car industry or the club world, dude. Now those are communities that are rough.
Oh, is it really? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never really delved into that kind of stuff. Like, I use like YouTube a lot for music videos too, so I like watching them, but like even when I like, so before all this, the YouTube stuff,
you better like watching them, man. You react to 300 of them a year.
I know. Well, probably more, to be honest. Yeah, I think I've been doing this for 4 years, and I think I have like over 2,500 videos uploaded. Probably way more than that, but
that's fucking rad, dude.
It's crazy, but I don't know if it's good at the same time too. But like, that's the thing. It's like I've been learning, so it's like, you know, next video after next video after next video, and I always learn and take something from that and put it into the next video and kind of obviously better myself. And I believe in that. But as much as I watch the YouTube videos to learn all this kind of stuff, it's been a journey and a half.
It's all different for everybody. But with that said, thank you for everything you've done for my band. You've definitely helped us get a significant amount of traction, and we are grateful, and we want to get you on a track, and we want you to come to shows and go on tour with us. Let it be known.
Yeah. I've told like a handful of people that you guys kind of offered for me to come out with you guys. And I really wish I could, and it's just, I don't know if it's just the age. I know, boo this man.
Boo. But it would have been that much older than
me. You're also fucking single and ready to fucking be in a band.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. The more that I know you and stuff like that, it's like, how is this guy single? Like, you just seem like a fucking nice dude. You're a good looking guy as well. It's like, how do you not have a lady friend in your life?
Well, long story short, I was in a long-term relationship, and it just, you know, COVID kind of changed things for a lot of people. It didn't work out with us. So I ended up, you know, single, you know, in the past couple of years. And then I just had all this free time. And with all that free time, I was like, let's start a band. And now, instead of having a girlfriend, I have a band.
That it's now your girlfriend. This is now your kid.
I have mouths to feed. I have 5 bandmates to feed instead of being in a relationship.
I totally get that. And honestly, I kind of feel that way with my YouTube channel as well. Like, because I kind of started this in the middle, like right before COVID, and I went through a divorce and everything as well. So like, I had some time to kill. I'm not fucking sorry. My life is way better now.
Sick, dude.
But like, and I have the greatest partner in my life. Like, she's just amazing. She's helped me. She's been super supportive and everything.
And you've had a lot of success doing what you're doing. You know, congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't think this would be like this, to be honest. Like, it's been
I don't think anybody ever does. I think people just do what they like and enjoy, and then good people just get rewarded. And I think that's something to take out.
That's a good thing to say. Yeah, the good people get rewarded. Yeah, once you love what you do and just be so passionate about it, that's when magic starts happening.
But on the ground level, the shitty people kind of cut through. Like on the low level, like all the more aggressive kind of not so good people seem to get the W's, but in the long run, it works itself out. That scale balances a bit.
True. But yeah, like I started doing that and like got into the YouTube stuff, like because I had time to kill. That was the thing. And then YouTube just happened
when you're single.
But that was the other thing too. It's like I didn't have time to catch up on music. I'm like, and I was, watching those like YouTube channels like Slam World and all that, Better TV, Dreambound, and I'm trying to think. I'm like what can I, what kind of music can I like kind of find? And I did, and then I started following into the reaction world, and I started watching like a little bit of Nick, Alex Hefner, and Wyatt Stav. Like it was like in that age where things were kind of like different. So I'm like, fuck, I could probably do this kind of stuff. I had a little bit of background in video and, you know, the Twitch world and stuff. So I kind of had a like editing experience and I know the photography world. So made it happen with all my old lights and then upgraded obviously as I went. But like, yeah, that's
and look at you, man.
Really
look at
fucking like
perfect
crazy.
Purples in the background. You're perfectly lit, man. It looks great, dude.
I
really know what you're doing.
I need more
perfectly
space.
Placed.
You really like, let's do a roast right now. Roast me for something on my camera. You're the camera guy.
It looks sick, dude. Even the background being slightly blurry, I can't tell what's on the TV, and that's kind of cool in itself.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, my sign's falling over, but no,
it's blurred out. I can't see.
I'm shooting at 500 ISO right now as well. 2.8 aperture with 60 frames a second as well. I mean, usually I go down. Well, yeah, this is just way easier anyway. I wasn't going to expect it either. Like, as much as when we first jumped on, I'm like, oh fuck, his camera is gonna be crisp. He's just gonna have like all this gear hooked up to his camera or his computer, and it's gonna look good. And I like the rawness like this better, to be honest. Knowing that you're like
15
a camera
Pro
guy.
Max, dude. 15 Pro Max, and we got a high quality fake wall behind me.
Fake wall / floor.
Yeah, we got window here, some high quality lighting.
That's awesome.
Daylight balance lighting.
Yeah. And if it's
5500,
if it's cloudy out there, you know, that's the perfect softbox for everyone.
I also got a light above in case I need some oomph. Sorry,
all right,
just cracking jokes, dude.
No worries. I like it. Okay, so you guys are going on tour pretty shortly here, so let's talk about some music stuff. I know a lot of our audience.
Can we talk about how you say tour first? Can we get that out of the way?
Tour.
We're going on tour.
Tour. Tour. What is the fucking right way now? Now I don't know.
There's no W in tour.
But that's how we say it. Tour. It's like a tour. Detour. Do you say
DEWER?
Like if you're going on a different route on the road, is it detour or detour?
Tour. OUR. Or.
Well,
hour.
In the Canadian land. Tower. Yeah. we say tour for some reason. Yeah, we say different things from the Americans.
Fuck, dude, I'm sorry. I keep derailing.
No, don't worry. I love it. Like I said, this is raw, and I honestly enjoy doing the raw stuff more than having notes. And like,
dude, this is just one big gaslight. Everything you talk to me about, I'm just gonna shift it to something else. I'm just like here to provide no information at all whatsoever, and not promote my band, and just talk about whatever. Especially your old window tinting business. I would love to hear about that.
Oh, really? I don't know what you want to hear about it, but I mean, it was fun.
You killed it from what I understand, but no, that was just another derail, man. Feel free to ask me important stuff or things that you think your audience might care to hear. Or
the most important one is probably how do you say pillow?
Pillow?
Pillow or pillow?
Pillow. It's like PILL.
Pillow. Yeah, but like I feel like a lot of people
one
say
for
pillow.
Me is washing machine. I can't say washing machine.
Washer machine?
Washing. So washing. Washing machine. Some people say water over here. Water, coffee. Coffee is a hard one.
That's coffee. A very like New Jersey, Boston kind of New York thing for sure.
I say coffee though.
It's a like coffee.
Yeah, but coffee, worder, sandwich.
What was the last one?
I say sandwich, but some people say sandwich.
Sandwich. Yeah, I do both. Sandwich is kind of it depends on my mood. And
water is the worst though. Like
water.
You can actually
get your water here.
Yeah, let me get some water.
Water. Yeah, there's no O in water.
Well, yeah, I'm hyped, dude. We're going on a tour. We're We're going on tour. We're working on some new music. You know, we're trying to keep the ball moving.
That's awesome.
Things flowing.
Cool.
We obviously did a lot of crazy shit last year, so we gotta.
For the people that don't know, who are you going on tour with?
So we're going on the Chaos and Carnage tour. Bunch of sick bands: Humanity's Last Breath, Carnifex, Vitriol, Zenith Passage, Rivers of Nile. Super just stacked bill. Cattle Decap.
That's crazy. And for your first tour.
Yeah, our first tour is gonna be with like the best drummers in the world, dude. I'm gonna sit back and just watch people blast at 300 and do these crazy shit every night, and I'm pumped, dude.
So even going on like this this tour. I'm trying to say it every time now.
Fucked up all of your podcasts for the next 6 months.
So now that you're going on this tour here, what do you, as much as it's going to be great and get your name out there as your band and stuff, but like, what do you want to take away the most from there? I know you're going to be hanging out with some awesome drummers and stuff, but like, what do you like plan to get out of this the most?
So first of all, this is my childhood dream. This is what I've always wanted to do. Never quite could make this happen. And, you know, we've hit a lot of bumps in the road in a short amount of time, but just do it. I just want to do the thing. I want to get out there. I want to hang out. I have clients in almost every state that we're playing. I haven't taken a vacation since like 2017. So this is like,
I feel that
this is going to be sick, dude. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to have fucking 12 hours in a day to hang out with everybody and see all my friends that I don't really get to hang out with. And honestly, just live the dream. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's a lot more work, and I'm going to be doing 2 jobs on the road essentially. But honestly, just go out there, survive, have a good time, and just like not overthink it. Just I'm playing drums, dude. Like I hit the tubs. That's what I'm doing.
There was one like TikTok guy that I like kind of found, and it was like through a Wage War cover that he did, and it's like this horse that's in a bathtub. With like he's got like a horse mask, and he plays like just a tub on the drums in a bathroom, and it's like hi horse, and he's just got this like fucking horse.
Oh, the high horse track.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new Wage War tracks, by the way? Have you heard them yet?
Yeah, I have. The first one was, I mean, it was cool. I mean, it was kind of soft for them. I don't think it should have been like their first initial launch, I guess, coming out with a new song, like the first one in 2 years kind of thing. Because everyone wants heavy Wage War, and it was a little bit soft, a little on the country, twangy kind of coarse vibes, but with a little bit of a riff down. But the second song, it was okay. It was a little bit heavier, a little repetitive, but like a manic song, but not as good as
dude.
manic.
All the metalcore kids are just hating on it, and I listen to them, and I
don't mind it, but
I was like, dude, this is sick. And I watched the videos, and I was like, holy fuck, dude, this band doesn't miss. And then just every metalcore kid is just like, this is the worst shit I've ever heard. Like,
bring
dude,
back Blueprints, like
yeah, it was just getting ripped apart. And I listened to it, I was like, wow, this is like the highest quality audio and video I've seen all year.
Yeah, they've been doing very well with the video and stuff. Even their first one with their like green screening kind of situation was kind of cool. But like the second,
which was that like back in the day or
no, like the new stuff,
the
Magnetic song. I guess it felt very green screeny kind of wherever they were.
They actually have a long history of working with really good videographers.
Do they?
My favorite guy's name is Max Moore, and they started with him back in the day.
Oh,
and now they got Ori McGinnis, West Coast guy, for the newest video, and really fucking insane quality work. That band definitely has a good team, to say the least. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know too much about like video guys. I feel like you are like the one guy, not like Peter McKinnon, but I don't think he really does music videos.
I would love to see him do a music video, dude.
I think he could crush it. It would be very cinematic, though. That's the thing. It'd be like GoPros, fucking planes flying everywhere, like drone shot. It'd be actually, he probably could do a really good fucking music video.
Dude, it's so sick that you think of me when you think of music video directors, because I have so many bands that go to you. Like we just like naturally align, because like I would say maybe like you do maybe four of my bands a month. Maybe that's a conservative.
I feel like I do like 4 New Jersey bands a month, and that's probably why.
Yeah, I do have a lot of bands in Jersey. I'm based out of New York, for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah. Get him in there, because he does really good fucking music videos for sure.
Anybody needs videos, dude, I'm booking June through August. Hit me up. I'll be back in tour.
There we go. Yeah. We'll be back then. Which is really cool, though, because like I really wanted to touch back on a little bit of the music video kind of things as well. So, I mean, I've done a music video here and there, and you know, what is the real difference? I guess I know we might get a little bit techie on this one, but like, do you don't shoot red? I don't think. I think we've had this conversation, but like, what's the difference between like a high, very quality red camera versus like, you know, straight down to like our camera videos? Like when you're working with a band, like, or even seeing a music video out there, do you think like the quality of that kind of camera, like are bands looking for super high end camera use, or they just want the product to look fucking awesome at a certain, 4K kind of vibe?
It's a pretty loaded question, but I shot Red a majority of my career. I still have one. I love Red. Great camera, great look, great color, great bit depth, high resolution. All the specs are sick. But there's like I switched to Sony last year, and there's just been like a real upgrade in features in the newer cameras. Like, so you can get a lot more from a cheaper camera. I think Red even knows that. They were recently purchased by Nikon for, I think, a similar reason. And that middle ground of cameras is really like killing it. I shoot all my music videos with the Sony A7S III and the Sony A1. About a $3,500 camera and like a $6,500 camera, which in this world is pretty affordable.
Is it?
For what it is?
Wow.
Yeah, you're talking running an entire business.
Yeah.
So you're talking like 10 grand in cameras, when my last Red that I sold costs triple that. So you were starting to see some shit where you can go to Best Buy and get some really high quality equipment.
Yeah.
Wasn't always like that though.
No, I remember going to some of the camera stores. I think I was 18 and I bought the Nikon D300, and just the body alone was like $2,000. And I was like, it was expensive back then. And I was a Nikon, like, fuck Canon, fuck this. And then I came across the Canon M50, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of like the vlog camera. And then I fell in love with the mirrorless a little bit. And I was like, okay, this is good. They have some nice lenses, the wide angle with the low aperture settings for low light and vlog settings. And I was a little bit more into the vlog stuff back then. But then for the reactions, I was like, oh, then I found the Sigma 1.8.
But you're shooting at 2.8 right
prime. Now? Yeah, I am, just because
I don't know. Sharp.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more sharp, and I've, as much as I want to shoot like 100 ISO, I'm like, boost it up a bit, bring up those shadows.
Not with the light, dude.
And then the lighting, so
not worth just looking into a light. like you'll be reacting with sunglasses on, dude.
I know, it gets bright for sure, and I have the two too, and I have another softbox around somewhere too, but like I just don't have the space. That's why I like picked up like the Elgato to like put here, and then I didn't like how harsh that light was, so I'm like, fuck this shit. Like I literally like tied my light box onto my computer screen, so it's still like kind of like rigged up in a way, so I can still
you're on YouTube, dude. 500 ISO f2.8, and then you're probably at a 180 shutters.
Yeah,
call it a day. You're good. Like
easy for sure. But no, it's good.
Not to give actual nerd information.
All right, let's try to give some good information for like some of these bands that are kind of like DIYing it. Like, what do you think is the best situation? I know like our cameras now on our phones are like half decent and a half. Like, what would you suggest for even people like just in a pinch, need something to get started? Like, is iPhone the right way to go, or like should they pick up a little bit of a camera, or call you and just?
I was born from the DIY world. If I've done everything. Definitely recommend not shooting with an iPhone. iPhones are really designed for vertical TikTok type stuff.
Oh,
you can get like a pretty cheap camera and just or you could probably even borrow a camera from.
True.
Everyone's got 900 photographers. You could probably find someone's girlfriend that shoots photography and give her a couple $100 for the day.
Oh, you can even rent them out as well.
That's how I started, actually. I purchased a Canon 5D Mark II for a lot of money that I'd saved up like mad years ago. This is like 11 years ago. And then I would rent high quality lenses off lens rentals, which I don't know if it's still a thing. But yeah, I'd rent lenses. I'd also demo lenses, we'll say. I'd buy and see if I like them and evaluate them for 30 days. And
that's probably the best way to do it, though, because like if you don't want to buy something that expensive, like even I know I'm on the cheap end for lenses, but like even $500-$600 for a lens is still pricey.
You're about to pay $600 for a camera and a lens that shoots in every direction.
That's US. Yeah, put another like 30% on top of that, and that's a Canadian price. I'll probably like be dropping like $800 to $1,000 on it if I do buy it.
Shit.
Yeah, but I want like some mounts and stuff for it for the 360 because I want to do a little bit of biking stuff with it. With some.
Oh fuck yeah! Can we go biking next time I see you? Like if I'm in Canada.
Oh, you're a biker? Have we talked about this before?
Not really, but I feel like a lot of people bike. I'm not like a crazy biker. I can do a little bit off road, but I like street biking. I have like a $600 bike that I enjoy, but my best friend has like a $2,500 bike. He
Oh,
nerds out about that all day.
like I do
Um,
like some cool trails around here for sure. But
I'll do a
yeah.
trail. I'll do a basic trail with some jumps.
Oh, it's not. There's not even jumps. It's just nice to get out.
I'll do jumps. Like I've tried it. I've gotten hurt before, but like I've
The-
I'll do like that type of off road.
See,
Just a little bit.
I want to do some of that as well. And there is some like trail, like off the trails that I go on. There are some of those where like some really nice, like, I guess like inverted like turns and stuff like that with some jumps. I'm like, and like those little planks so you can ride up and go down and stuff like
we
that.
have like some actual bike parks in New York City. So like,
Oh, sick.
so like you can like bike across the bridge. Like you could park on. I know you don't know New York that well, but pretty much it's like outside of New York City is like suburban life or like not city shit, like normal life, like where I live now. And then you could go across the bridge, like you could bike across the entire bridge and then go into the city, which is chaos. And then you could go like a mile and find like a bike park and some off-road trails.
That's cool. I
Yeah,
wasn't
if you ever
expecting
actually
that
decide
in
to
New
get your
York.
passport, do what you're supposed to, get your passport so that way we can hang out, maybe get your passport. Then we could go biking.
I
I'll
know.
rent you a bike.
I want to, man. I would love to, I need to start traveling soon too. And like, I've just been so behind on that. I just need to get my ass in there.
I don't
and just
believe you, bro.
renew it.
You say this shit to me every time. You got that rehearsed. You got that shit rehearsed.
That-
You're like,
that's
yeah,
like-
dude.
yeah.
You're in Canada. It takes like a week to get your passport.
It actually
in America,
does,
you get
yeah.
railed. You get
Oh, really?
railed trying to get your passport.
That
Um,
sucks.
And you could literally have it in like a week, and you could be
I probably
here,
could.
like
I
you
literally
could come
just
to my
have to go
going away
in.
party. You could literally be at the Face Yourself Going Away party.
There's a going away party?
Yeah, it's private, obviously, but I'm
Ah.
having a little send off
Nice. Good
to get morales back up. We had a couple little setbacks, so getting a bunch of our friends together and hanging out with them, and we have our first show is in Oklahoma, which is 20 hours. So
Oh.
yeah, we'll hang out with everybody, get in the
Don't
van,
get, don't
out
get
there.
too drunk for that drive. Jeez. Or you
Well, I'm
flying
not
down?
driving. We have a driver, so
Oh.
I'll probably sleep through it if I drink a little too much on Thursday.
But even that hungover on that kind of a drive fucking sounds terrible.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. But yeah, we're having a little send off. You're invited, by the way, just so you know. You wanna get your passport tonight.
Now I have to get my passport. I literally just have to go in and just renew it. I think we have up until like 10 years or something like that to renew it.
I understand how
Yeah.
easy the process is for you, and then I understand your rehearsed line when you're like,
You know
"Yeah,
more
just
than
got-
I do. Dude.
I just gotta do it, dude. Yeah, I just gotta do it.
Just gotta
I'll
do
do it eventually."
Fucking 6 months later, man. Yeah, I just got to renew it.
Yeah, that shit's written on the wall, dude. You know exactly how to answer that one.
It definitely is. It's right there. Yeah, it's on my post-it note right up there. No, I don't have post notes. They fall off.
Sorry, I'm busting your balls. Just a little background. I was trying to get him to come to Face Yourself's first show so I could put him on stage, and
Yeah,
he's too busy.
I
busy
wanted
with,
to, man.
Real world shit, real life stuff, normal life
really
stuff,
did.
civilian life. Civilian
life.
Yeah, civilian life shit going on.
We'll get out there soon. I know we will. And like I even tell like my editor, he's from New Jersey area as well. So
Oh fuck yeah!
I keep telling him and I'm like, yeah, we'll plan a nice camping trip and stuff. I'll either come out there or we'll meet halfway or whatever. And that was like last year as well. And I'm terrible for fucking making plans, man.
I'm gonna hold you accountable, dude. As long as you put me on these podcasts, like I'm gonna bring this up. Remind you that you need to get your passport that takes a week to get.
That's fine. That's fine. I need to
Costs
get it
like
anyway.
$15. Costs like $40.
It's just I have so much videos that go out and so much stuff. I get so busy and it's only open like so many hours in the middle of the day. And then I just prioritize everything else over top of my passport. I'm like, oh, I don't need to go anywhere right now. Like until I go like on a vacation. But yeah, even my wife has been grinding me for it too. She's like, we need to get the fuck out. She's a traveler. Like before we met, it was like she went on vacation for like probably four times a year. And I'm like, oh fuck, like it's since we met, I'm like, I haven't gone since like 2012, maybe. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't go out very much. I like traveling. But a lot of it was just for work, if anything. Like I used to be a financial advisor, so like I traveled a lot.
I love that you're giving that away because I told you last time we spoke that I was like, I love that. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
financial advisor and also had a window tinting company. So sick.
I had a full blown like I did vehicle wraps and stuff as well. So like that's kind of like my background, the photography and graphic design stuff. So it kind of came hand in hand with everything I kind of do now.
So sick.
But I was I also had a financial firm with my ex-wife, and we ran a Primerica business and everything, and it was just there's like lots of conventions and shit that we went to. So like going down to Atlanta, Georgia, fucking Indianapolis, and
so you've been to America like that.
Oh yeah, and okay. I used, even as a kid, like we went to Florida like probably like every year for Christmas. Just
you get to hang out with Keem again if you go to Florida.
I know, dude. I was just with him. It was fucking awesome.
Dude, the collab I didn't know I needed, bro. I did not know I needed to see that, and I was like, yes.
That was so fun just to hang out with him. He's such a cool dude, but like at the same time, like I'm kind of thinking too. I'm like, all right, he's probably around our age as well, and I know he's got kids.
Oh, he's young.
He is a little bit younger. Yeah, I think he's like 30 or something, 28, 29 or something.
Somewhere in the 20s.
Yeah, and I'm like, shit, man. I'm like, I don't know. Like at that age, maybe I could do it, but to miss your kids and stuff, like I can see it. He was on call with his kids and his wife, and he's like, yeah, I fucking miss him. Like, and I totally see it. So I understand that lifestyle, and I don't know how people do this for a living to have a family. It's like,
he's a real dude, man. He works hard, and people don't want to admit that because he goes out there and just throws down in the streets with a 360 camera. But the kid works hard, dude. He deserves every W he gets. He deserves to be in the Browning. He deserves all his followers. He deserves everything.
Yeah, he's a really humble dude as well. And even meeting the rest of the guys, like I met Hunter from Hunt the Dinosaur. He's on tour with them. Funniest guy that I've like met in a while. And he's got a kid too, and it's just like, man, like you guys just really love what you guys fucking do, like doing music and that. So
that's what it comes down to.
It's passion, and I admire that a lot. So, and it almost makes me want to do stuff too. And like I told Keem too, like kind of jokingly with him, right? I'm like, he's like, so how do we do and stuff? I'm like, dude, looked like so much fun. I'm like, where do I put my application in to play bass for you guys? And I said it to Johnny as well. Very jokingly.
He's the business guy. He likes the 3-piece thing. He's like, this is as easy as it gets. I love it.
They have 4 people on their team right now to like do what they need to do. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And then you have, the size of the car that you have to bring everybody. 4 people in a van is easy.
Yeah, he's a very smart dude. He's got a couple businesses himself. Wait, before I forget though, I got a funny story about Keem.
Okay. I like stories.
So prior, like this is a few years ago, I launched a clothing line, and we had a bunch of ski masks. I've always been into the ski mask thing, and I sent him a bunch of merch, and I was like, hey, do you have like an address I could send you this stuff to? He gave me his job, because at the time he'd still been working at a very corporate place. Mm-hmm. And I sent a bunch of ski masks for him to do, because he was reacting to a ton of my deathcore bands, to his corporate job, and he gave me the wrong department. So some lady reached out to me, was like, hey, I got a bunch of ski masks from you for a hardcore Keem. And that's and that's not his name, dude. His name isn't hardcore.
No, it's not. I mean, half his name is in there, but
yeah. So funny little story. So I reached out to him. I was like, bro, like go to X department, like
go get this now before they think you're robbing.
She was like, the lady was literally alarmed. She was like, why did you send ski masks? And it was like a bunch of them. It wasn't like with like death metal font on them, like. Super funny. I just had to bring that up. I forgot about that myself.
See, I've never gotten into the ski mask stuff. Like, I like the hardcore bands that wear them, and it looks cool. Like No Face, No Case, and stuff like that. And it's cool, but like for me, like I just wouldn't wear one for some reason. Like,
one of the first videos I ever did was in 2013. I did a cover of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force theme song, and all of us performed in ski masks. This is 2013. If you ever look at my personal channel, God forbid you ever find that. It's like it's like I think the first video on there, and I just always thought it's like the funniest aesthetic, and I even brought it into our video Gross Bagar.
Which you reacted to, and
You want to hear the story behind that one? It's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
of course.
So that's the song. In case anybody's actually heard of my band, we have the lyric "fuck around and find out." We have like a 1-minute song.
I forget what I actually call the name because I can never pronounce it. I think I go like Boro or something. What? Bros Bagel?
Gross bagels.
Gross
Dude, I've heard
bagels.
it all.
All right, that's a good one actually.
We've heard some crazy shit, but yeah. So I had a party at my house, and like everybody pulled up, so I was like, fuck it. Like, I was like, just so you know, I'm gonna be filming probably like a video or some shit. Just a heads up. So I literally went into my living room over there, and I actually I'll fucking show you guys.
All right, we got a tour now. we fucked
had a
around.
party
Now we're gonna find out.
We had a party at my house, and this is my living room.
Yeah.
And at the party, I threw up black sheets, like painter's tarps, on the wall. So I put walls, and then I put a light behind this window and a light behind this window, and I brought my Mesa cabs up. And at the party, we shot the Gross Bagar video. And I put a bunch of my friends in the video, gave them a bunch of my personal guitars, put ski masks on them, and we just told everybody to randomly headbang. So for 1 hour, we shot a video randomly at my house party, and we knocked out the Gross Bagar video, and cops came twice.
Oh, shit.
They just kept coming because we were obviously railing a house party music video.
Dude, it would have been hilarious if you had the cops in there as well for the music videos. Did you ask them?
No, I'm not trying to get shot.
You would get shot to ask them for that? I
mean, you gotta remember, we had a ton of kids at my house, like partying with ski masks everywhere.
Yeah, I probably thought it was like a drug thing going on.
There was some crazy shit that happened that if you really look closely in that video, there's shots of some crazy shit that happened at the house party. But you have to like really look, like you have to like watch and be like, what the fuck?
I didn't notice anything like that because like when I do my reactions, I have like the screen like so small because I don't like having it full screen because it flashes up and it looks weird.
Yeah,
but,
some
like,
crazy shit happened.
Now I want to go watch it.
Yeah, I highly recommend checking out our video for Gross Bagar. My band's called Face Yourself.
That's a good fucking video. Yeah, for a 1-minute song too.
Yeah, dude. And it's a song that like I wrote at like 5 a.m. on the last day we were recording. Like,
oh, that's dope. It did very well for sure. It was just nonsense.
It's a fun one. I cracked the joke when we recorded it like a year ago. I was like, you guys better be ready to play this every day for the rest of your life. Because they all thought it was like a little extreme, like it was a little crazy compared to some of our other songs at the time off our first EP.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll throw it at the end and see what happens. And it's been my favorite song since we launched.
I like it. It's definitely like my go-to, especially when like if I have merch on from you guys or like just repost something of you guys or it's always that song. I'm like, it's easy. It's a minute. I can find what I need to put in there for like some bluff or something crazy because it catches attention. That's the thing.
I appreciate you. And it's the perfect length for TikTok. You know, it's a minute.
Yeah, so. Yeah, literally a minute. And just the whole fuck around and find out. Yeah, and there was a lot of negative comments to that video, too.
Ooh, do you want to know why we said fuck around and find out? That's a fun one, too.
Okay, tell us.
This is another fun story. So, our singer is from France. She's not from America. She speaks English, but she's not like 100% in tune with some of the American slang and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've ever seen the fuck around and find out chart, which is pretty legendary. It's like
I didn't know there was a chart for that.
Yeah, it's a funny YouTube video, man.
Oh, okay.
Like you got to check it out. And it's like fuck around to find out. It's like pretty much why fuck around and find out became so popular in New York, New Jersey for a while. And we were trying to explain to her what fuck around and find out means. And she just couldn't process the fuck around and find out part. Like if you fuck around, you find out. But if you don't fuck around, you won't find out. So it's a threat with a positive connotation. So I'm going to say that again. It's a threat with a slightly positive connotation. And we kept like showing her the videos and using it in context and trying to explain it to her. And she just like was like not getting it.
Oh,
so
shit.
at the end of the studio session, like the last day, it was like a week or some shit. She finally was like, "Oh, you need to fuck around to find out." But if you didn't find out, you don't fuck around. So like it was just like it was like this magic moment where it all made sense.
Right.
And we were like, oh fuck it, let's just what's the BPM on that? Fuck around and find out. And I was like 165. Fucking get it in there somewhere. And then the last day we wrote it in.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
all because
funny.
she didn't understand what it meant.
Yeah. No, I kind of noticed that too. Like, it's definitely a different language out there in France. Because when I did the podcast with her, I think that even the female fronted thing came up, and she said like it's. I can't remember what she said. I don't know if she thought I was like a little bit more offensive in France or not. I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, no, like she understood like exactly what I was saying. It's like it's a female fronted band kind of thing, but like I guess like some people just take really hard offense to it, and it's like, but even the negative contents or comments that I saw on that video, it's like, harsh lyrics and stuff. I'm like, it's not supposed to be like some crazy awesome lyrical song. Like it's just like a fucking fun song. Like relax, dude. Like
yeah, we have a song like Grosse Bagarre where it's like, it's so first of all, Grosse Bagarre means big fight. It's a French term for it's a mosh call. It's a French mosh call.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
that. It basically means like open up the pit and two people should fight or something of that nature. I'm not really 100%.
Oh, that makes the song go harder now.
But it's like it's a big mosh call. And then the video, the idea in my head was that I had a bunch of my friends together and it was just a big, fight or a big gathering. That was like my personal preface to it. But yeah, it's just like, it's basically a mosh call, and it was just like a ode to France, like her culture. And it ended up being cool because we just get people messaging us being like, yo, what is Big Fight? Like, why is your song called Big Fight? Like,
interesting.
It's cute.
That's
cute.
Super cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
That'll make a really good clip. I gotta clip that because I feel like a lot of people should know that as well. And I just think it's a really good like intro into that because I didn't know that. I mean, like, fuck around and find out. It already sounds hard. I like that kind of style, Attila-y. Not saying that it was like Attila vibe, but like, what I mean? Like, he's cocky and saying like, he would say something like that. Fuck around and find out. Kind of thing.
And that whole, honestly, when you look at that song, you really, it gives a lot of our personality. Like, you can really tell that we were having fun with that one. Like, even the intro line in that is like, they call it a breakdown. She was she like. That's true. I may be slightly fucking this up, but she loves like the Kardashians. Like they're.
Oh no way!
So that was like her impersonation of like, I don't know.
So I would like call it a breakdown.
Yeah, yeah, we had a bunch of other ideas with that, but I ended up writing. I think the song when I originally wrote it at 5 a.m. on like 300 milligrams of caffeine.
That's it, fucking pussy.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot for me, bro. I'm down to like 100. Yeah, I'm down to like 100.
Oh my god, dude. For me, it's like
I got this shit, bro. This is the hard stuff.
That's natural caffeine right there. Me, I'm down in like a 200 milligram caffeine pill, 3 rock stars, and 2 scoops of pre-workout. That is like a day in the life of Ohrion. That's why I called you a pussy for 2.
No, you're justified, dude. You're well done in life.
It's
over
bad.
There, like
if I die, it's gonna be because of caffeine.
Heart failure.
Yeah,
heart failure.
Just so you know, you can tell my wife if you never hear from me again.
Dude, I'm sure you'll die on stream, bro. She'll be able to watch that shit
back. She'll laugh at me and like,
I'll
hate me at the same time.
I'll personally edit that clip for you. I'll put it on your channel for your future generations.
I've been trying to calm down on it for sure, but it's been bad. Like
No,
caffeine
you're doing your job,
hard.
bro. I think you're talking about the fuck yeah, dude. Like.
Caffeine's hard to fucking kick, man. I think it's like one of the hardest drugs to fucking kick, to be honest. And being a content creator, it definitely helped for sure, and to be a little bit more hype and this and that. But like, when I went on that break of no caffeine and whatever I did, what was it, like meat only, fasting for like 19 hours a day, cold plunge, get up at 6 in the morning, in bed by 10.
People don't realize this shit. People don't realize how hard you go. This
dude,
is some real shit.
And like I like to drink too, so like drinking wasn't the hardest thing to like stop. It was caffeine.
Caffeine's rough because I think it's a 2-week half-life. So what that means is it takes 2 weeks to get it out of your system, and you get significant withdrawals in the first 3 days. So
see, I don't feel that though. That's the thing. Like,
shit doesn't even affect you at this point. If you're raw
Maybe
dogging
not.
if you're taking bangs and rock stars, just like chilling.
Yeah. Was it what were the kids doing on TikTok? It was like a dry scoop of pre-workout, chug a bang, and fucking do something else. I don't know, cartwheels and shit. Yeah, that was like a TikTok trend.
Fuck that, man. There used to be a pre-workout called Jack 3D back in the day. And if you ever took a scoop of that, like, you would never take a scoop of C4 or any of these pre-workouts ever again. Yeah, dude.
I don't even like C4 either.
C4 is horrible, dude. It's better than it used to be, but I cannot do it. And the cans are like tasty, but the powder is just god awful.
Yeah, I have like a pre-workout. I don't know what it's called. I finished it like a week or two ago, so I haven't bought it in a while, which is good because
I got pre-workout too. I got hate. I got pissed off at myself for not editing a video. That's my pre-workout. Like,
oh, I see. Yeah. That's That's not my pre-workout.
Pissed off, frustrated. That's the best pre-workout there is. But yeah, just going back to what we were saying. We have songs that are like a little bit like that show our character and show that we're having a lot of fun with our tracks. But then we do have songs like Die for Less that are very like serious, kind of maybe mean more. That was my track, so I may be speaking for myself, but there's just a big difference lyrically between like Gross Bagar and then Die for Less, where it's like we're trying to be super serious versus like us just having fun and just enjoying what we're doing.
Yeah. But I think bands need that though. Like, so who writes majority of your stuff? Like, who writes what in the band?
This is probably good information stuff.
Yeah.
We have 5 songwriters out of our 6-member band.
Oh shit.
Our bass player Kyle just started writing some songs for us too, so he's the 5th person writing. But there's me, Tom, Corey, Dave, and then Ya obviously writes a ton of vocals. In the first 2 EPs, me and Corey heavily helped out. We all kind of like, wrote some lines, mixed it up a bit. We all had kind of our place. Now Ya's being a little bit more like, she's kind of writing everything just because she has a little more time, and we weren't pumping out like crazy fast content. So,
yeah.
So she's had some time to sit down and just like really like focus on it. But yeah, we have. I've written quite a few songs. Tom wrote quite a few songs. Corey really fucking stepped up on the last EP. He's written a ton of vocals.
Yeah, I think was telling me that on the last EP too, or sorry, the last interview, that I guess he helped out a lot with a lot of the first little bit.
Yeah, Corey's great, and when I first like got him in the band, I had told him that like I was like, listen, dude, like I originally wanted to hire him to help like with vocals a little bit.
No.
Because her English wasn't perfect, but then I was like, I don't want to pay this dude. Like, join my band on guitar, and he's primarily a vocalist, so it was a funny little thing.
Join my band and do it for free.
just be my 3rd guitar player. Let's just have fun. I ain't paying you shit.
But you have 3 guitar players?
Yeah, dude. I don't know how you don't see this shit, bro. You see like a million videos.
I don't really realize that.
Yeah, we got 3 guitar players, a bass player, and then I play drums.
So is it like 3 different leads kind of thing, or is it just like harmony for the one guy? And well, how does that work?
The way I would describe it is we have like a rhythm left, a rhythm right, and lead center.
Oh.
So like maybe like a guitar solo might be in the middle, while like the rhythm guitar on each side is playing.
Interesting. Like I noticed it more in your 1 minute song there, because like you had like 700 people in that fucking video headbang.
So yeah, for Gross Bagar, like it'll be like an open note on one side, like a weird note, and then like a feedback in the middle. Like it's nothing crazy, honestly. Like it's not like completely necessary, but having 3 guitar players opens up for parts where like we can do some very interesting stuff, where maybe like one person's playing a rhythm, one person's playing like a harmony, and then one person's doing a lead. So it's not like it was much more common, I would say, back in the MySpace days to have 3 guitar players. And honestly, this whole band is just one big MySpace revival band in my eyes. So
was there anybody who came from what bands? Like, would we know anybody from any other like older MySpace bands?
Not really. I was only one really kicking it during MySpace. That was my last kind of serious band during that time. But Tom comes from a band called Sentinels. Corey was the vocalist in a band called
Sentinels?
Levitated. Sentinels, yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
I
a
know who
very
they are.
progressive, sharp tone band. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they just
Um,
got signed by them, didn't they?
no, they've been on Sharp Tone for a while. Tom was with
Oh,
them, but
okay.
they just toured with I think Currents or something like that.
Yeah.
So he was in Sentinels forever, and that's very technical music. So when I was originally starting the band with him, I was like I was like, listen, dude, like I know that you like playing all the shreddy, crazy tap stuff, but I'd like to maybe be a little bit more on the simple side. So I busted his balls for a while, asking him to play kind of simpler stuff when he's a very proficient guitar player and comes from a very technical band. Like his
Yeah.
background, he's very phenomenal. Everyone's phenomenal guitar players. But yeah, he played in Sentinels. Corey is the vocalist of Levitated. Didn't really even know he played guitar like that, but he just was solid. Dave has a background in production. He's been in a couple bands. He's in another band as well with Ashtone with Matt.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah.
but his big thing is that he does like he records a lot of bands. So I actually used to record bands back in the day, and we actually both have done an album for the same band, which is cool.
Oh,
Um,
neat. What is that?
the band's called Oceans of Illusions.
Oh, I
They're
know who they are.
yeah, dude, they're fucking awesome. I love
Yeah.
them. The singer of that band was in my MySpace band.
Oh, no
So
shit.
one of my oldest friends, yeah. But yeah, so Dave does production, and then Kyle is a very interesting one because he's also a vocalist. He's in a band called Isophoria. Sorry, Kyle. Like, he's in like a death metal band, and he's a phenomenal vocalist. Death
Oh
metal,
shit.
very, very death metal. He was in a band with Ben Duerr from Shadow of Intent too back in the day. Um, so like all four of those guys are just stacked musicians,
Yeah.
vocalists, songwriters. We have a whole Dropbox folder just filled with different genres of songs that we all just write. Yeah, and we all come from such diverse backgrounds that when we come together for something a little bit more on the simple side, because our songs aren't overly technical, we tend to get really fun little nuanced things because there's just so much in the back burner when we're writing simple songs.
Yeah.
Like maybe a pop song that has like a little guitar solo or something.
No, it works. That's really cool because like I feel like even a lot of the stuff that you got going on, and I think I've said this on the Yeah podcast as well. Like you guys have a stacked band. Like you guys know
Appreciate
what the
it,
heck you have. And I feel like even Ashtone's band as well. It's like he has a bunch of people in that band that like kind of know what they're doing, and you guys can literally pick up, go on tour, and you guys don't need staff and this and that. But like for you guys too, it's like you have a video guy, you have a production guy, you have people that can write, like a drummer, this and that, a vocalist. It's like
Kyle works at a financial firm, so we have an IT guy and a finance guy on our team.
and that's even half the battle as well, because like I've even had conversations with Matt from Ashtone, or yeah, Ashtone. He was even saying that too. It's like a lot of these bands just don't know how to like properly like do their finances and like how to work all the the royalties kind of stuff and this and that. And it's like it's
Yeah,
very
we run a
interesting.
really tight ship financially. Financially, like our numbers and our like all the business side is very, very like solid to say the least. Kyle runs a really tight ship. Shout out Kyle.
That's good. I think like the last time I heard like a metal band doing very good like financially. I don't know if this is what I remember hearing, but like Attila is apparently really good with their finances.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I remember hearing something in like an AP magazine thing of like Attila being like the most financially secure metal band kind of thing.
Yeah,
because
like no one wants to give the credit, but Franz is a genius. I did
he is
3 videos for them, and we were going to get Chipotle. Like we were going to go to literally get Chipotle one night because it was me and my best friend. We just finished the video for Bad Habits.
Okay.
And he's like, wait, it's Taco Tuesday. So instead of going to Chipotle, they got 40-cent tacos and they wrote it in a book for write-offs.
Oh shit.
And this is a pretty big band, dude. They wrote off the write-off, and it just goes to show like how much entrepreneurial background he has. And
well, I know he gets a lot of fucking like hate and shit for all the Ferraris and his house in Florida and I've seen videos and stuff, and he looks like he lives a good lavish life and stuff, but when I hear that kind of backed up and like how he runs his money and the bands and running businesses,
he's got a tight ship, man.
Yeah,
like
that's good to hear.
artistically, people can say whatever they want about him. I doubt he cares. But financially, he runs a very tight ship, and that band has survived the test of time for reasons like that.
Yeah, I've been liking a lot of their new stuff lately, especially Bite Tongue or Tongue Bite or something like that. I love that song. Their chorus in that is just phenomenal, I think.
Fuck yeah, dude. I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, it's like their second single that they dropped out recently, but love what they're doing. Oh, did you hear about Taylor Barber and the band that he's like joining right now?
The System of a Down one, right?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I was gonna get into the whole like six whatever the fucking boy metal band thing that they had, but I don't know what happened to that. But yeah, going into the
they're all doing really big things, and Taylor's a really cool dude. I've been working with Left to Suffer since their second single. I did Loathe was the first video I did for them,
right?
And I had seen that blow up very early. And he's a hardworking dude.
Yeah.
He's really like worked his way up the totem pole, and he lives with a guy named Jeff, who is a manager. He was actually a very popular manager here in New York.
Oh, okay.
He moved to Atlanta, and he runs such a tight ship on that band, and he seriously is like the GOAT with managing.
That's cool.
And so he's got a very good set of ears to be around.
Hell yeah.
And it goes to show that, you know, having a good support system can do a lot for a band.
I heard he had a little bit of a rough upbringing as well, jumping, couch surfing and stuff like that. I think it was on the Metal Burb podcast that he was on, and kind of heard a little bit of like his life story and stuff like that. So to hear him like start like doing what he's doing now, and the guy is so humble. He's such a nice dude. Like he just wants to be everybody's friend, and just a mad vocalist too. So it's just really neat to hear him doing some really cool things like that. And I have
not for anything too, his whole band is just sweethearts, dude.
Yeah.
Their guitar player Peter, ex-military, is one of my favorite people in the entire scene. He's like 6'5", headbangs harder than anybody else. Just really ride or die for that band. And when people hear Left to Suffer, they usually think of Taylor, but there's you know, all these other guys in that squad that just work so fucking hard.
I think that's why I like doing like especially these podcasts. And as much as like I kind of like talk here and there with the bands and stuff like that, like especially like Left to Suffer, yeah, I go straight to Taylor when it comes to that kind of stuff.
And that makes sense. That even with Face Yourself, you're supposed to go straight to It's designed that way.
Yeah.
Like nobody needs to know about me, or nobody cares, I should say. Like it's really about, you know, the front of your band, and our band was designed that way. We push Yaw forward, and do you think she's in the front for a reason?
Do you think a lot of bands are okay with that kind of stuff, like the whole like vocalist kind of being the lead front? Is that just kind of like a thing that people should just kind of expect?
I don't think people understand it, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think people get that, like they are the center, and not that you can't stand out, but it's just,
I can just see it hurting other people's. I can see it like hurting people's feelings. Like there's that joke in the music scene where it's like no one knows the bass player's name kind of thing. Like,
and honestly, that's why it's important that you talk to everybody.
Yeah,
it's like, and especially somebody like me who's very on the ground level. I know everybody, and I know, you know, what brought a lot of these bands together. So fuck yeah, I'm gonna shout out the Peters and the Left to Suffers, and these people that work hard, and the Jeff, their manager, that fucking gets shit done. Like I'm gonna fucking shout out all those guys.
Yeah, Jeff, if you get more bands to manage, you know, get Eric a cut over here and get on some commission.
He's so busy with Left to Suffer. I doubt he's.
I know. I feel like there's a lot of like band management and stuff like that. There's a guy here in Toronto. He's a homie of mine, Brad Seed. Do you know him?
I spoke to him last night.
Oh yeah, I guess like Sots was out there, weren't they?
Yeah, no, he just called me last night. Like,
oh, okay, yeah. He's a homie of mine too. I talk to him every time he comes through here too. But like, he's another hardworking manager guy, and like
called me at fucking 8 o'clock last night. Dude doesn't sleep.
I think I was even saying to Yaya, I think I was like off stream or something like that. I'm like, yo, I gotta get you in touch with Brad. Like, he's managing Sots right now, and I think you guys would fucking fit very well with him. He's
a cool dude. He's definitely vouched for us quite a few times.
He's
put us in touch with some pretty cool people.
But he's also busy with Of Sulfur and Sots and whatever else he's doing.
He manages Vitriol, and they play directly after us on Chaos and Carnage. So
sweet.
That's been the recent calls. He also manages Signs of the Swarm, and we obviously booked Signs of the Swarm on our headliner.
No, that's dope. Yeah, he's good shit. Yeah, shout out to Brad. He's a fucking homie. And it's cool because like even on his off days where he's not doing anything and he's
He
still
doesn't have off days.
I know he doesn't, but like he and I noticed this at the Motionless in White concert because I was there doing a bunch of stuff and interviews and he was there and he's like, oh yeah, I'm running merch table for Motionless in White. I'm like how much fucking like connections do you have with this stuff? It's crazy. So it's just
you gotta
awesome.
shout out all those little guys that nobody knows about. Like
yeah, I don't think people
those are some of my favorite people and my favorite allies, and I definitely consider myself one of those like little people that is part of the.
I 100% agree, and honestly, that's what drove me to find out a little bit more about you and like how you do things, and then next thing you know, like I don't even remember how I found out like what you do with SquareUP and stuff, but for somehow I found out that was like you, and I'm like, oh shit, like, and then I started seeing the logo at the front, SquareUP. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta talk to this guy. Like this, for one, cameras, just another thing I can like rant on about, but like just hearing more and more about your band, I think for one just opens up a lot more doors for you guys and like people just to learn how hard and how bad you guys want it at the same time. I think it's just very important as viewers and listeners to hear that kind of stuff. And then it makes me want to like dive into other bands as well to like see what their connections are and see, how things came about. Cause I feel like just in one way, like we've all like met and connected in some way, shape or form. Like you said, like, you're a guitarist or whatever, bass player or whatever, was like in a band with Ben Duerr, and it's like I feel like it just ripples out all the way, south. It's crazy how much I feel like we're all connected in a way.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah,
we're all connected by one person, dude.
Yeah,
and yeah, dude. I don't think people understand how many hats we wear and how much we sacrifice to do what we're doing. I work 2 music jobs now. I have Face Yourself and SquareUP. So the amount of sacrifice and shit that I lose on the fucking daily, it's just insane. But yeah, you got to learn to wear a lot of hats. You got to learn to have fun with it. You got to enjoy the process.
I think that's like my biggest motto. Yeah, ass kicking is much needed because it gets us where we need to be. But like, what'd you say? I forget what you just said, but like I like live by that motto. I can't remember what you just fucking said.
Can you run it back, man? You're recording.
Yeah. Let me stop the recording. Yeah,
I don't know, you just got to generally enjoy the process. I think that's
enjoy the process. That's what it was. Because I have a lot of people that ask me too. It's like, I'm looking to get into a reaction channel, this and that. And what's like, give me some tips. I'm like, enjoy the fucking process. Because for one, it's really long. 2, it's not going to happen overnight.
And it's going to be 2 years later. You're going to blink and be like, oh, fuck, where did those years go?
I know. And then you're going to run into some other challenges. And then you're going to like hate yourself. And then you're going to feel like you're burnt out. And you just fix yourself to get where you need to be. And I feel like that's even a spot where I am at right now. Even just with like, and that's kind of how we were like talking a little bit more as well. The amount of videos that I post, it's just like, it's a lot. And it's not saying that I'm burnt out, but like I'm looking back at my analytics and how I've ran things before. And it's like, oh, I need to make some changes. And maybe this will, get the creative juices and stuff back up and going. And it has. And like meeting Hardcore Keem and doing other content with other creators. I'm like, this is cool. I need to do more of this shit. So,
well, I appreciate all your hard work, man. You've done a lot for, my band and a lot of other bands in the scene. And, it's fucking rad, dude. Keep doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I love it. Like, I tell the story all the time. Like, I used to be that kid in high school with, come home from LimeWire and jamming fucking, music in people's ears. Like, hey, check out this band that I found. This band from MySpace. And I'm like, air drum and Protest the Hero and shit like that. And it's like, I love like sharing music in that way, and it's cool that I get to do this now. I mean, I feel fucking old doing it the way that I'm doing it now and on YouTube.
Dude, you look like you're fucking 27,
dude.
Bro. Like,
I get that a lot, and I'm very happy about it. But like even that, like when I did the content with Keem, I'm looking at my facial hair and it's like grays coming in. I'm like my lighting is fucking great. Like don't get me wrong,
dude. He's a hard person to be compared to, because when I did a skit with him a few years back, he's just so energetic and like naturally radio-esque that it's just like, how the fuck? I'm sitting here watching myself on playback, and I'm like, how the fuck is this dude so lively? And he's He's gonna be the biggest dude ever. I don't care.
Yeah,
he's so sick.
He's fun, and it was easy and just so natural to work with him. To be honest, the first we're running back ideas. Like I told him like a couple days before, I'm like, yeah, I'll try to line up something in my head. I'm like, I brought mics with me just in case we did like a little podcast thing. And he's there, he's getting ready and stuff, and he's like, yeah, let me load up some shirts and stuff, and we'll fuck off, and we'll record some content. And I had that idea of the whole, of course we're reactors and stuff. And he's like, he wasn't really kind of getting it, but then I showed him a couple of videos. I'm like this, but metal form. He's like, oh yeah, I got you. And like we started like kind of like riffing off a couple things we could say for it, and it did really well so far. And then I'm like, let's do like a moshing video. I'm like, you got a band that we need to do right now? He's like, yeah, I got one. So we're like kind of like rehearsed it and like talked about it for a second. And I'm like, okay, cool. There's a fucking sick Bleck during this. I'm like, here's what I'm going to do. You start first, throw it out. I'm going to come in. I'm going to come crowd kill you. And I'll do my fucking thing. And Johnny was, doing the fucking 360 camera stuff, and first shot, one take, and it was easy. I'm like, holy shit, that was fucking sick. I don't know.
Johnny's got camera experience too. He's actually like really into that shit.
Yeah. I would say more because he was telling me he was doing some stuff on his phone, and he's doing some like fingerboarding stuff too. He's got like this whole fingerboard channel thing going on right now, which is kind of cool.
I think him and Cody, their drummer. Here's another fun one, dude. Their drummer Cody.
I talked to him a little bit there, not much.
He's phenomenal producer. Like he's got such insane credits. I don't know how much I could actually say, but they're insane. Like he's worked with some pretty big mainstream acts.
Oh shit!
People don't even know it.
Oh wait, I think I do know him. Yeah, he's reached out to me. He's done stuff for like Falling in Reverse and shit, right?
Okay, yeah. So he's written a Falling in Reverse.
So I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Well, you blew it, not me.
Yeah, I'll take the heat for it.
So yeah, dude, their drummer is one of my favorite producers. Like around.
I totally forgot about that until you said something, and now I feel like a fucking asshole, like not saying anything to him like much at the show.
Dude, nobody even knows it, man. It's the little guys. He's done some crazy records.
Crazy, like people don't realize it. It's nuts.
And like he did New Impending Doom too, which is one of my favorite fucking deathcore bands.
Yeah, that's a cool band, man. I've kind of discovered them recently doing reactions, probably like a year or two ago. I listened to like one of their singles that just came out. I think they just dropped an EP, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, they dropped some new stuff. I'm obsessed with the older stuff. It's just I grew up with it. It's just like a staple for me.
Yeah, in the last couple of years, I heard some stuff and like the Bleck breakdowns on there were just like mind-boggling. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna make great content.
Yeah, dude. But shout him out, dude. Fucking
yeah, that's cool.
Johnny's smart enough that he grabbed a super producer and Keen.
I know.
And was like, this is my band.
It's kind of funny because like I threw it in his ear too. I'm like, you need a bass player. That's another, an up and coming content creator. Like I'll come play some shows with you.
Some of this stuff's kind of fast though. Like you'd have to actually get your chops.
Oh, I could play. I'm sure I could fucking play. I saw the energy that these guys had, and I know Johnny's like really smart with that kind of stuff too. I'm like, I wonder what would happen if he like picked me up kind of thing. And like, I would just play bass. Like, I wouldn't even need much, man. I'm like, I just want to play. I miss playing in a band. Like I've done stuff like,
you're starting to sound like me last year.
I know. This is the midlife crisis coming on to Orion.
About to have my 7th band member. About to have a second bass player.
Yeah. A second bass player. There you go. Now you have a full-time content guy on there. Actually, we're not too far out, too. I mean, New Jersey is what, about 8 hours from you guys?
I'm from New York, and Toronto's probably like 7, 8 hours.
7, 8 hours. New York? Where in New York-ish?
I'm right outside. I'm outside the shitty.
Outside the shitty? What the fuck does that mean?
So there's like New York shitty, and then there's like a perimeter around it. I'm outside.
You guys literally call it New York shitty?
City.
Oh, city. I thought you said shitty. Okay. Oh. So where I'm from, like, is like Hamilton, Ontario, and we call it Smog Town. Like, it's just like industrial fucking bullshit and like just a shitty kind of spot in Ontario. So that I heard a sh in there.
I know. I'm just gaslighting you. We tend to rip on it. Being from New York, you got to hate on the city, but like it's an essential evil.
Dude, New York is crazy. I've been watching some like documentaries on Netflix where it's like There's like a whole Netflix documentary seasons full of like northern side of like New York and southern side or whatever, fucking east west bullshit, and it's crazy that you guys have like 2 different departments down there and like just 2 different sides of the cities are crazy in New York.
Dude, there's just so much money in New York. It's insane. People don't realize like what like being the finance capital of the world means. A lot of money funnels through Wall Street and then in turn funnels around and around and around. And New York's a pretty big state too.
Yeah. It would be cool. I've never been there before, but like just to go down there to like, you know, be a tourist would be a lot of fun.
Pretty much you have to come in, have the pizza, have the bagels, get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
See the Statue of Liberty and leave?
No, don't even see that, dude. Just
No,
have a slice of pizza, like complain about how overpriced shit is, and just enjoy the experience. Like
I already do that IRL right now in Toronto. It's fucking
enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process.
Pizza, bagels, bacon, egg, and cheese. All the day.
I meant to ask Keem if he actually had a poutine because that was his first time in Toronto the other day on Sunday, and I'm like, "Did you see the CN Tower yet? Like our big fucking Statue of Liberty thing?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, it's right there." I'm like, he's like, "That's it." That's it.
Dude, he's from Florida, man. He's used to fighting gators and God knows what other Florida shit, dude, is going on. They're all desensitized.
Dude, okay. I was talking to my family. We have like a family like messenger chat, and I was telling them, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got
cute, dude. That's fucking cute as hell."
I'm barely in it. I feel so fucking bad, but it's there, right? It's there. And then I posted in there. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got to hang out with Hardcore Keem," and like for whatever reason. And I think it's because of his one YouTube video that he says ex-Disney star Corey in the house reacts to Slaughter to Prevail. And this, for the longest time, for like 3 years, I thought this kid was like actually in Corey in the house for the Disney Channel. Have you seen the kid in that? Like it looks like him as if he was little. So I'm telling my family, yeah, I got to hang out with this like fucking Disney star, and it turns out it's not even him, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, my life has been a lie, and then my wife went down the credit system thing on there, and his name's in there as like a cast of some sort. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't even know what's fucking real anymore. So, but it's kind of funny that he like had that as a title. So I'm like, I still don't know if he was or not, but. Keem's fucking so great. I wanna be on tour with that guy. He just seems like a great guy. All of them, bro. Everyone on that fucking tour was great. Like I love Upon a Burning Body. Danny's great. The rest of the band's great. I always have a great time hanging out with those guys while I'm down there. And even Victims has been killing it too.
Yeah, dude, fucking they're heavy.
Yeah, and they go hard. They're the perfect like hype band right now. And I saw them with like Within Destruction. Fantastic. I was very impressed with them. So.
Dude, fuck it. Yeah, dude, heavy music is just thriving. There's just so many sick bands, and so many people are like going so hard because the genre is at such a high. Even the other day, like even literally yesterday, we got a call from like a radio rock how would I describe this? Corporation, we'll say. Okay. So they work with like Octane bands, and they're explaining to me, they're like, yeah, deathcore is at an all-time high. Like we don't understand it personally, but it's marketable and it's making a lot of money for a lot of bands. And I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Deathcore is up. Deathcore dollar. The deathcore dollar is definitely higher than the metalcore money right now.
Oh, dude, that's a new crypto coin right there. Deathcore dollar. Oh, let's do it.
Ever since To the Hellfire came out, I've just noticed deathcore.
I was gonna say, what do you think was at launch? And I would say probably To the Hellfire, Lorna Shore, kind of like.
Dude, our video has 20 million views right now. I can't even believe that.
Oh yeah, you filmed that, right? To the Hellfire.
Yeah, I shot and edited To the Hellfire.
Yeah.
And it just broke 20, and it's just like.
Wow.
None of us could have ever saw that coming.
No.
Like we loved the snarl part. Like we always thought that was sick, but like it wasn't like. I don't know. I had like I gotta find it in my old phone, but I had a message where I was like, I think that could go viral. Like I think I said that to Austin, their drummer, and I gotta find that phone, dude.
That's cool. Just to hold in your heart for that kind of stuff. That's cool. Yeah, so yeah, filming
Deathcore dollars are up.
Deathcore dollars is up. I think we had this conversation last time we were on too. But like going off of the Lorna Shore stuff, how was it working with them and stuff? Like you've done other music videos, haven't you, for him? Or was that the only one?
That was the first time I worked with them.
Okay.
Yeah. It was cool. They were all sweethearts. Will's been a good friend of mine for a very long time. We
Right.
both basically started our careers kind of together. All his early covers were in my basement, and one of the covers was the last 10 seconds of life cover.
Oh,
I think
nice.
it was like 2015. I did the audio and video of the cover, and in his like 100 views that he had, my one comment was, "Someday this is going to have millions of views." That comment has like thousands of upvotes right now.
That's really cool,
So-
man.
So I went into that being good friends with Will and having a lot of mutual respect for Austin, their drummer. I didn't know the other two guys. And it was just it was a cool experience. It
Yeah.
kind of felt like a regular day in the office because nobody saw that coming. I didn't even tell my team that it was Lorna Shore. Like, because it was just another day. Like, they showed up and
They
it was
weren't
just,
as big as they were after that, I feel.
yeah,
I
they were
don't
already
know
on
much about them,
Century.
so I can't really say it, but
They were already on Century and they had a lot of drama, but that was almost why I didn't even bring it up to the team. I was like, yeah, it was just like I didn't want them to overthink it or look
Right.
into some shit. It was just like, yeah, whatever. It's just, we're shooting another sick deathcore video.
yeah.
And I had pitched a lot of ideas for it, but it ended up being a very simple video. So I was just like, let's just knock it out. And
Yeah.
and we actually have a behind the scenes from it that you can watch at some point.
I think I don't think I've watched it, but I knew it was up there.
Yeah, there's a behind the scenes from it that doesn't really have a lot of views, to be honest, but you could see about the entire process and how much fun we actually had, or just how fun shooting music videos are in general.
I want to watch it now anyway. I was thinking, like, I always hold off on those kind of videos because I'm like, maybe I'll watch it and make content on it and stuff, like, because I just love video work, but
I don't really promote like that, so it's like, it wouldn't really be pushed in your face.
Yeah.
Like, I rarely promote at all.
I hear you. I feel like that's the same with like Electric Callboy and their behind the scenes. Actually, there's another film guy that I kind of follow as well as Loki Films.
Yeah, he's I think close. I think he's like European guy or Canada guy.
Sure.
I don't know him personally, but I think he did one of the Lorna videos as well.
Yeah, he's done quite a few videos and that's another name that I kind of like reference to as well when it comes to music videos. Like you, him, and that's probably it.
Oh,
and like Caliber TV, but they're like the live shit. But
Caliber's cool too. They're good friends with Matt and Ashton.
Yeah.
The one dude's super friendly.
Yeah,
and they had like a falling in reverse video, I think, blow up or some shit like that. Really fucking sick video, dude.
It was good. And then and then Ashton did all the audio work and everything for it too, like mixed all that shit, which was really cool. Yeah, it's cool how they are all working together in that way.
I don't really get to work with them often because they're Los Angeles or maybe Vegas, not sure. They're West Coast, so there's a big separation between East Coast video and West Coast video. So very different styles. Very rarely work together, but very different looks to say the least.
Different looks. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like East Coast is very street, shaky, maybe higher contrast, while
so there's different varieties of like how
it's like street. It's like kind of like a little more run and gun hood. Shaky cam, while West Coast is like tends to be a little more crispy quality, bigger locations, lower contrast, I would say, more slow motion. I don't know. It's just like a very different style between East and West Coast. And if you put me on the West Coast, they see it a mile away. Some guys will absolutely despise my look. Like,
oh no way!
But some guys will think I'm literally the best because it's just the opposite of what they know.
True.
So it's cool. Every video's guy has their place, and someone like me has a very specific style where you can almost see all the stupid shit I do because I do very stupid shit.
I mean, I do stupid shit too with my editing.
Not even editing. Like my camera style is just very fucking weird.
What do you mean camera style though? Like,
I tend to shoot ridiculous shutter speeds, like Saving Private Ryan type shit. I don't do like 180 shutters. I shoot very high ISOs.
Oh,
shoot very high. I edit very high contrast. A lot of movement, very aggressive edits. When I do B-roll, it tends to be a little more extreme. Shaky cam.
Yeah.
A lot of people, especially in my scene, can spot my videos like a mile away.
I feel like now I can be like, yeah, this feels like a SquareUP video in a way, and because sometimes you don't put the logo in the front. I feel.
Yeah, some bands make me pull it, but I almost always put it in the front.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but
some bands will be like, "Hey, can you put that at the end?" And I'll be like, "Up to you, bro."
Yeah. Still getting paid for it. That's
Yeah, it's like you're paying me. It's like, who am I to say like my logo's got to be in the beginning?
Yeah, it's not like it's on your own channel or something like that. Which I'm surprised you haven't done.
I have my own channel. It's only got the only video that has really much traction is to the Hellfire behind the scenes. But I don't promote YouTube. I don't really promote very much at all. A lot of my
you have other things to focus on. Yeah, and by the time, especially with the metal community, and I found this out as well. Just doing reviews with everybody, like, it's all word of mouth. It's literally like, oh yeah, you got to talk to Ohrion. He can, do a reaction to this, and it might do very well. And probably like 7 times out of 10, like it does go very well. So. It's cool as long as the song's good, man, and I can do a good reaction to it. It's a fucking good time, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always thought.
At the end of the day, song and idea is everything. So
song and idea is everything,
and a good visual. That if they give that to you, you have something to work with. That there's a bigger idea. That even if it's just a performance video, you can still have an idea that's being portrayed, or parts that are represented properly, or a production that is over the top. Like that sounds really good.
Yeah.
There's always like people don't realize how many things makes up what we see. It's not just like good recording, good video. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of nuances that people don't really think about or understand, even down to the color choice of a grade.
Yeah, the color grades are definitely important too. I've seen some videos where I'm like, they have the God X lights in the back, and it's just like a very harsh, different light, and the two lights don't match in color form, and I'm like, it's just not good on the eyes. And for me, as like a camera guy, I feel like I can kind of spot those things. But like even
there's so much, so much. Like I could point out like 100 even in ours. Like
this is why they have schools for this shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. So like my image, we have a metal looking guy, very high contrast, black and yellow, very relatable, friendly background, slightly soft light. Slight shadowed here. Maybe there's more to me.
Yeah.
Then we got somebody like you who's got purple and yellows, which is almost like a very royal, expensive looking image. Slightly blurred out background, bringing the focus to you.
Yeah.
There's just so much shit that makes up an image that people don't think about.
That's true. And you don't want too much in the background, too many distractions, and it's got to be a perfect balance. Like I still fuck around with my lights. So like half the time I'm like, I don't like this, and like I want to move shit around all the time. And
the more I get
bored.
The more videos I do, the more I actually think about it less. The more really? I'm like, is the vibe right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess like I'm trying to think of it's the Hellfire. It was kind of like a dark background, flames.
That one was intentionally like dark.
Yeah.
That was like.
But that even was the what's it called? Did you do the one in the forest too? Did you do that one?
No, I only did the Hellfire video. That was the only one I actually did. Sorry.
I was trying to refer back to that because, like, the contrast and everything behind that. I thought that was a very well done video.
That one was very intentionally dark to give like Will a very mysterious look.
Yeah, and then those saturated greens and everything going in there with the
it was the oranges were really made to cut because to the Hellfire in it itself was like it was about the fire.
Yeah,
I think one of the funny things is that I around the time that video came out, the triple fire emoji was like really popular. Like people would always write 3 fire emojis like that. Just that's like when it started, in my opinion. So I was like, fuck it, let's do this is your video treatment. Triple fire. So we have 3 fires in the background, and I just got my 8 Mesa cabs. So it's a very simple video, just really designed to show off Will. Put Will right in the forefront and really not take away a moment from Will, because I had so many sick ideas for that video, and it ended up just being a very simple video to highlight Will.
That's dope.
And I think the band made the right choice, actually.
Yeah.
Even with all the insane ideas I pitched.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Dude, I shot B-roll for them. Like I have a version with B-roll.
Like storyline B-roll? Like you wanted...
Not just... Like I had pitched stories, and then like it kept getting smaller, and then it ended up just being like basically product shots, like artsy shots. And there's still traces of it actually in the video, which I think is funny. Like the original idea that I had pitched was like first idea was to have basically like a giant fire circle behind them with an eye, kind of like Lord of the Rings, like the Eye of Shenron.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
Yeah, like I wanted to do like a practical version of that. Like I wanted to do
cool.
something insane. And then it ended up not just being able to work out. So in the video, there's fire circles everywhere.
Dude, we should make a remake video of this, just like a spoof or a parody video, and make a Lord of the Rings video out of that, and just have like a Schmeagle just kind of like doing his snarl thing.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You could do it. You could do it in your free time. But
actually, that makes some good TikTok content. I'm not gonna lie, but like. Yeah, like no, Smeagol is our friend, and have like the fire in the background, and like do the Will snarls and as Gollum. Yeah, never mind.
Well, I was like trying to price it out. Like I wanted the actual like fire circle.
That'd be cool.
I had all these cool ideas, but
could have some like Atrobacks or whatever, those like flying trapeze people flying through it and stuff. That'd be kind of cool, actually. For
that would be sick. But
get it like
that video ended up just being very simple to show off. The whole intention of the video was show off Will. He's the new vocalist. He's tough, and he's going to do some crazy shit. Some vocal Olympics.
And vocal Olympics, yeah.
He did just that, and Hardcore Keem was actually one of the first people to respond to that to the Hellfire, and we basically got like a TikTok campaign going because his reaction was blowing up.
Oh shit!
Blowing up. We noticed it immediately. The YouTube video did good. But Keem was like pretty much the first guy to get to that reaction, and it blew up on TikTok at the time.
Oh, right on, good for him. I know mine did pretty well as well. I was kind of like newish to it. I think
everybody's did. You could just put to the Hellfire anywhere, and it'll just
people are still reacting to it to today. That's crazy.
It did a lot, and that goes to show why the deathcore dollar is worth more than metalcore money.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good, and it's really cool to hear, especially as metalheads. Going forward from your band, like I know you guys are on tour and stuff, but what's on the horizon for you guys?
So we got the tour. The tour's gonna be fun. We're getting a lot of other interesting offers that are like pretty cool. We're writing a fuck ton of music though right now. Ya's extra angry, so her lyrics and everything she's doing is sick, and we're just pumping out a ton of music. But I'm very excited to just. This is the longest our band has existed without releasing music because our last release was on my birthday, November 5th. So that's December, January, February, March, April. It's been 5 months since we dropped anything. That, considering the band is only a year old and we did 3 EPs, like we are like
you guys
itching.
Crushed out stuff.
Thank you, man. You helped quite a bit.
But
we have some tracks that are just like we just want.
I know. I understand that. Especially for the way you guys have been working and like the momentum that you guys have. And then now you're on like a wicked ass tour. I think that's a lot to happen within a year. Like
it's a lot of good stuff, and our team is shout out to the whole fucking team.
Yeah.
But the big thing for us positioning wise now is just make sure that we're set for longevity. We're not going to be like a 1 to 2 year band. We're not looking at 5 years. We're looking at how we can do this for a very long extended period of time. So we may have worked very quick in the short run, but now it's very focused on how this can really sustain and be something that's not just like a one-hit wonder or something that just overnight happened. Now we're focusing more on the big picture of Face Yourself.
Nice.
That's where we're at currently.
So
I think that was a pretty good answer.
No, that was a really good answer.
Yeah,
so you guys obviously had a lot of traction and stuff like that. What kind of advice would you give to somebody that's kind of like starting out or like wanting to break through kind of vibe, or like what kind of advice would you give to a band that wants to get to your guys' kind of level of like what you've already accomplished? Like, is it, pumping out more music? Is it sitting down and focusing on the right kind of music that's going out? Is it like, what do you think is like the magic sauce here to kind of help blow up somebody like you guys right now?
I like to specialize in strategies and come up with plans. Just me as someone who went to school for math, but just like studying numbers. But I would say the biggest thing is make a plan and follow through. That's really what it comes down to. A lot. You can make a pretty bad plan and follow through and still see some type of results that you can study and respond to. I think, so make a plan, follow through, and be authentic. I would say those are the two best bits of advice, because if you make a plan you can study the results and figure out what worked, what didn't work, why did it work, why didn't it work. But then at the same time, if you're not authentic, you're going to burn out. You're not going to do it. You're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to make money. People aren't going to relate. Just be authentic. Do what you want to do. Have fun. Fuck what people say.
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, fuck around and find out. Have some fun with your music. If you know, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that for sure. Do you think like a TikTok and stuff is helping with bands right now? Like, do you think bands should be focusing on short form content? I like asking bands that, and I know you guys have had some good experience in that, but what is your opinion, especially as a film guy, seeing where everything is kind of going in the terms of video and content? But like, do you think that's like, do you think every band should be like making content about their own bands and stuff to like help?
I think that there's a lot of different strategies that work depending on the mission statement of the band and what they're going for. But when it comes to being in a band or having a business in general, I think the most important thing is not having any weak points. Don't over focus on one particular category. Focus on your weak points and bring those up. So you're only as strong as your weakest link, and that goes to any business. Very important concept to understand. So you can have a really high quality music video. You could have like the greatest looking band of all time, but if your recordings suck, nobody's going to listen. You could have the best song in the world with the best production and a piece of shit music video, and people might not enjoy it. You might have the best business model and the best product and no way to funnel it. You have to really clarify what your weak points are and then work on that. I think that's, so that's my 3 bits of advice.
Okay. I like together. I like it. Like, and I've been seeing as well, like these bands like have been kind of blowing up. Like, I'm not saying like write a one specific spot to see if it goes viral on TikTok to then finish your song kind of thing. But like, I think like even doing the voiceover things to your songs or like in different scenarios, like I see like Patient 67 kind of doing that as well. You know, they're out on the street with their guitar and, you know, making content kind of thing. Like, I like that. It gives a little bit of a different vibe and kind of tells a little bit more about the bands. Or it's like...
And right there, that's the key part. It tells a little bit more about the band. I think if it helps your narrative, then let it rock. It's just... I wouldn't say to overly focus on something like TikToks. I would say if you're lacking in that department, then definitely focus on them.
Okay.
But I don't know. I see bands that blow up and have a great production, great song, great video.
Yeah.
And then their merch sucks, and they don't make money. It's like there's just so many different. Dude, you have to focus on the big picture and find your weak points.
Speaking of merch, man, I've seen some merch tables in my time of like doing reactions and going to shows. There's some stuff I just don't like, even big bands, where I'm like, really? That's your merch? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of disappointed in some stuff. Yours is great. Like, this is like, I love wearing this shit. So
I appreciate it. We work with a lot of artists that we think are, you know, really hardworking. And, you know, in 1 year, we did, I think, 4 full merch lines. So, you know, that's something to take into consideration. And we didn't necessarily have a fuck ton of money. We just got the merch, sold it, got more merch, sold that, got more merch, sold that.
Yeah. And then now you can buy a shit ton and sell it on your tour now.
And then now we're starting to see money from streaming. So it's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know that you actually do make money from streaming. It's not as much as you probably deserve, or it's not Metallica money, but it's definitely enough to keep your business sustained to some degree.
Good. Yeah. Lyric videos. I want to know what your opinion is on lyric videos. I think we tried to talk about this a little bit before, but like, to me, as a viewer, listener on a song, I like lyric videos because I like sometimes knowing, because I won't, you know, for me making content, I'm not going to like just pull up what's at the bottom in text, but like just to see the lyric videos sometimes is fun. But like, do you think that's phasing out more than anything?
Or
do you think people should have like a visualizer?
I like Scott Rudd lyric videos. He was like the GOAT forever in that world. I think he's like really busy nowadays, so I don't see his name as much. But honestly, I think instead of like a lyric video, I think it's cooler to just go out and film the forest or a stream and make a very basic iMovie visualizer. I don't personally like lyric videos anymore. Slam Worldwide, I see a lot of them.
Right.
Don't really have the biggest opinion on that, but I think streaming's basic stream videos with the little stupid visualizer, they're actually called, like the actual audio visualizer, I think those are I almost prefer those in some weird way,
Okay.
but Face Yourself will generally not release generally content without a video
Well, they
or
have a
some type
film
of
guy on crew here.
or some type of idea to push it. Like
Yeah.
we'll usually have something around it. We haven't done the lyric video yet though.
That's good.
But you never know. That might be
It's good to
coming. Who
know.
knows?
Well, that's what I mean. Like maybe you guys are in a pinch or something like that. You're on tour. You guys have a song that's dropping out. Don't have time to film, whatever. It's like, I mean, you
Honestly,
could take
probably,
live footage by that time and just slam it together on your phone, and that'll be enough. But
if it was my vote, I'd probably just light a mannequin or something on fire and just film it with my iPhone in slow motion and just
actually, it's not bad. I feel like there has been bands that have kind of done shit like that.
Yeah, one of my Chelsea Grin videos, we burned a mannequin. It was really cool.
Was it Chelsea Grin? What was it? Was it Watch It Burn? Burn, burn, watch me burn. With Alex Kohler? No.
I'm not sure.
No.
Watch It Burn was like a Long Island band, so I was like, wait. I did a video for them.
I don't know what the song's actually called, but yeah, that's the only like Chelsea Grin song I really know. For me,
it's like I'll always recommend attempting some form of content instead of just defaulting to the lyric video things. They're very, very played out, and a lot of them look the same. But yet again, I'm biased. I'm a music video director, so like honestly, what the fuck do I know?
Well, no, it's cool to hear your thoughts on it though, because like, and I kind of look at some of that stuff too. Like, I don't mind like a visualizer. Like, I'll probably focus in more on the song than watch the video, especially when it has like some weird quirky stuff or like they're just doing some dumb shit in the video. Like, I mean, I love those too, like the whole punk rock kind of music videos. Those are a lot of fun. Like the Sum 41 video that dropped not too long ago, and they're like just jamming out.
Like 10 music videos, dude.
I know. Their last album was 20 fucking songs. I'm like, holy shit. I know it was like a split album, but
top 3 favorite bands of all time, dude.
I know. Like, and they're from Ajax, like Toronto over here. So
that's shit.
I want to try to get to their last show. I need a connection to that one to get in. I think that'd be fucking sick. I need to get my fucking 360 cam now, so I can be like, yeah, I'll be the 360 guy in the crowd type deal. I can do that shit. But no, that's good. That's good. I'm trying to think of what else we can kind of like wrap it up, but we'll start like we're almost coming on 2 hours here, so we'll try to wrap it up in the next 10 minutes here. But like, is there anything that you wanted to say about your band, what's coming up? Or I know like Yeah isn't doing the tour and stuff with you guys, and I feel so heartbroken for her. I know she really wanted to be there for all that stuff, but you guys have drawing a blank on his name right now.
Corey. We got Corey stepping up.
I was gonna say Cody for some reason, but
Cody, yeah, but the drummer of the Browning, shout out Cody. Yeah, dude, we got Corey doing most of the dates, and then we have Ben Duerr from Shadow of Intent doing our local dates. So
that's cool. I didn't realize that. That's neat.
Yeah, we posted the actual date list, I think actually yesterday, along with Corey doing the end of Guillotine, which has like a very diverse set of vocals. So you get to see like his entire range. But yeah, I mean, I think the big thing for us is just, come out, check us live. Definitely be patient for some new music, because we feel like 5 months has been like an eternity. And yeah, just keep streaming this stuff. A lot of people are finding us. We're getting a lot of interesting audience where we're getting like some of the older cats, like some of the MySpace people in their mid 30s, and then we're getting like their sons and daughters and like,
ooh, that's cool.
Like their like just the younger generation that's coming up. So we're seeing like a unique set of fans, and
that's kind of promising too for like longevity as well. Like you're gonna have like a little bit of those younger fans that start listening to the heavier stuff that you guys are putting out. So
yeah, and we're getting like people like younger girls that'll do like silly TikTok videos, but then we're also getting older dudes doing deadlift videos or benching for our tracks. So it's really just interesting to see how many people are like actually like connecting with our music and find something from it. more than just like a primitive pissed off track.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of funny. Like Motionless in White, I feel like I guess they had like a bunch of people like started making like a TikTok dance to one of their songs or something like that, and it was like very like I don't know if provocative is the word, but it was like you just see like these girls dancing to the music, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like just to see this, and you know, like probably like these women don't even listen to like this kind of music, so so it's kind of interesting to see like how content is kind of shifting and how people
and
are
how
relating.
mainstream Motionless is becoming, dude. They were just on WrestleMania.
Dude, I know. I was gonna react to that like Monday and check it all out because I just,
dude, you're sleeping, bro.
Well,
you need a rock star, bro. You missed that one.
I had my manager, like not my manager, but like my homie here that manages all my stuff here. He's like, I mean, he's like WrestleMania like copyrights a lot of this shit, and apparently they were like really bad for WWE and stuff. So like, I'm like, why'd you tell me this before I fucking streamed? I was like ready to record it. Try some new content, and it's Motionless in White. I mean, I'm probably going to do it anyway, whether it gets blocked or not, but I just want to check it out because it's like hanging out with Chris was a lot of fun. So, like,
he's a good dude, man.
He's such
come a long
sweet
way.
Dude.
My old band played with him in 2009.
Oh, yeah.
I'd first met him. He was eating like a peanut butter sandwich, like on like the side of the road, like in School Rock, New Jersey.
Oh, no shit.
And, yeah, they just released some. It was before the Abigail album.
Yeah.
It was like that old stuff, and it's crazy to see how far that band's come.
I know.
It's so fucking cool to see the threshold for heavy music just going up and up and up, and these bands are doing just bigger things.
Yeah, I can see like Motionless and like Wage War kind of hitting that top threshold spot, especially for like the mainstream metal era kind of thing. But
they're still heavy as hell.
They're
so
still
like,
heavy.
It's like they still slip in exactly what you want.
Yeah, and having this conversation as well with Matt from Ashtone, he's even said, he's like, man, like the shit that we're releasing, like we could play this kind of a show and we could do like this kind of a show. So like it kind of opens a band to be a little bit more diverse and to, you know, open up more options and stuff, in my opinion, which I think is cool. It's just, you know, everyone was just sour about Wage War.
Yeah, the new track's like pissed off every metalcore kid. And
I know.
I guess I'm not a metalcore kid anymore. I was for a very long time, but I just was like, wow, this is pretty sick.
I mean, I liked it. I do think it could have been a little bit better, but I love like Cody. Like he's an amazing songwriter and producer. Like I've gotten to know them a little bit more as I've been doing reactions, and he's invited me out to shows and stuff like that. And I had the chance to meet them all, and I was doing video, like I had a photo pass for it. Cody hooked me up with it, and I'm like, somehow my phone went on airplane mode, and I didn't get any of his texts, and he's texting me saying like, hey, you want to come on the tour bus and meet the guys and stuff. And
oh no,
I was like halfway home before I realized. I'm like, fuck. My favorite band, I could have like met them and everything, and I'm like, and I told him, and he's like, oh, good, next time, we'll get you next time. I'm like, yeah,
dude, everyone wants to meet you. Your shit's blowing up.
No,
so like,
no one wants to fucking meet me. Fuck.
Your shit's blowing up, dude. I'm gonna interview you next time. Like
that's fine. Yeah, I'm terrible at interviewing. I'm like a flow on the go. I can't even say that right.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You can't play dumb on me. I'm gonna interview you. I'll start my own podcast just to interview you.
Do it. Yeah, it's a one episode interview.
I'm gonna ask you just all finance and car rep questions.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I miss those days sometimes. Like I have where I'm storing my trailer right now. I used to do a lot of tint for this guy. So like he has like a sea container that I'd like jam my trailer in there for camping. And he's like, what do you want to pay me for this? I'm like, you need any window tint? And I haven't window tinted in like a year and a half or so. And he's like, bro, I need some fucking window. You seriously gonna window tint again? So yeah, he's trying to line me up like when I go pick up the trailer to like come down and like do like a day of window tinting.
How much to ride the bandwagon? How much to get a face yourself wrap on, dude?
I used to have like all the printers and stuff too to do all that stuff. It was a lot of fun, but I don't even know how much that shit would even fucking cost nowadays, and it's all square.
Yeah, I also don't want to get robbed either.
Yeah,
I don't want a giant face yourself logo on
incognito as possible. I think what was it? There was one of the bands that were there at the Browning, and they had like just a rent a van kind of thing. So it had like a big like Outback picture on it on the side of it. Looked like they were going like mountain climbing or something.
I don't blame them, dude. Like with all these vans getting robbed and everything, like I don't blame anybody. Even with me, my camera equipment, dude, I don't use fancy bags. I actually use like regular backpacks with like fancy cases inside, so I don't look suspicious. I don't have like a giant red logo or Canon bag.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, like I don't carry a lot of my equipment, but when I do, it's like everything's in the back, and I use a window tint, so everything's limo tint on my car, so it's just black, which is
in New
probably
York, you'll get pulled over. Unfortunately,
I know. I think that's another reason why I don't like. I'm afraid to go back over the border because of how dark my tint is. All my lights are smoked out. Like I have a big brow on the windshield like this big, and I'm like, even Quebec is bad. So the wife wants to go out there. I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking rip off tint, or I'm gonna get like a $200 ticket for it. And I know I'm gonna get pulled over.
Here.
So
100% at the border, dude. They'll catch you on tint.
I don't think they'll pull me over at the border. Like I'll have the windows down and everything. I don't think they'll bother me. But when I get over, I think I would. So if I do ever leave to go down anywhere out of the States, like I'll probably rip off the 2 front windows.
When you come to New York,
when I know,
correct that.
Dude, it's been a pleasure hanging out and talking. I feel like we've missed so much, and as much as we got like off topic, it was like such a banging time to like chat and talk cameras and stuff that you guys got going on for music, the tours, everything going on. It's been a great time hanging out with you, man. Thank you for hanging out. Plug your shit, guys. Go follow this fucking guy. Go follow his band, Face Yourself. If you catch him on tour, you know what to fucking do. All the links to stuff are down below. And close her out, man. Land this plane for us.
Appreciate the shout out, man. If there's anything we missed, we'll do a part 2. Yet again, I run a video production company called SquareUP Studios. You can search SquareUP Studios, and I play drums in a band called Face Yourself. We are going on tour in about 2 weeks. Come catch us live.
Yes. Thanks so much, dude. Until next time. Peace.